Ajay asks if there are curbs on fund manager salaries and expense ratios, and if there is any penalty if a fund underperforms.
Uh, no, there is no curb on his salary. There is a law on the expenses. Mutual funds are supposed to charge expense within a limit, and that limit is 2.25% plus service tax plus B15 incentives. And these expenses must come down as the fund gets larger. As you know, for every incremental 300 crore, the fund expenses should come down by 25 basis points. So there is a limit on the expenses, and it works, and they are pretty high. They need to come down over a period, or they should come down as soon as possible. There is no limit on their salary, and fund managers are not penalized for underperforming their benchmark, but there is a penalization because fund managers, fund companies earn money when based on the amount of money they manage. Amount of money they manage on a daily basis. They are allowed to charge the expenses based on a pro rata basis every day, 2.25% for the amount of assets that they manage. So if we put our 100 rupee and the fund manager is unable to grow that money, the fund manager will earn on 100 rupee. If there is another fund manager who is able to grow that 100 rupee to 150 rupee, then the fund manager will earn on 150 rupee. So if they do well, they earn more. If they don't do well, they don't earn well. And there is no penalization for underperforming the benchmark, but there is a penalization if a fund consistently underperforms. Fund investors take their money out, and new investors don't put their money in.